Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So this is gonna be a very relaxed vlog. Grab a drink, like a cozy drink. I just woke up. It's the day after Christmas and I'm fucking exhausted, so I'm having myself a little cold brew. I'm sitting on the floor not because I need to sit down and have a little life chat with you guys, although we can kind of do that throughout this video, I guess. But I wanted to make a video just like, I don't know, to kind of close off this year a little bit. I thought I could show you guys like some of the gifts that I got for Christmas, talk about where I'm at, how I'm feeling going into the new year. We're just gonna hang out. That's all I can really say. I don't know exactly where this video is gonna go, but I'm sitting on the floor because, well, for one, I was watching a YouTube video. I just watched McKenna's pregnancy announcement for the second time and I cried my freaking eyes out. I'm just so happy for her. It's literally insane that both of my favorite creators of all time are pregnant at the same time. I don't know, I've probably seen very it's giving parasocial, okay, that I'm sitting here crying over my two favorite creators having their sweet little babies and growing their families. But it's just been so special to watch them both like over the years. With Megan Hughes, man, I've been there since the very beginning of her channel, like literally since she lived in her parents' house. I've watched her go through like so many phases of life, so that's been so special. And then now McKenna, I know she's been trying for a long time and she's truly like my most inspiring creator. She is so incredibly talented. She is so hardworking. She's just the sweetest, kindest person ever, and I just love her dearly, and her style is everything. You guys know I talk about her all the freaking time on my channel, and I'm just so happy for both of them. Like, it's truly just, it's so heartwarming. So that just made my morning. I'm feeling happy. It was such a good Christmas, you guys. I did a lot this year. We hosted Chris's mom on Saturday, and that was amazing. I made pot roast, I made cookies, and we just like exchanged gifts and hung out all day here at the apartment. It was so nice, honestly. And then his friends actually came in. One of his friends from Southern Illinois moved to Georgia, and then the other one that came to visit still lives in Southern Illinois. His friend from Georgia was back at home, so they both drove up here and stayed the night with us. And then Chris also invited a few other friends over to fingerboard all night. So Saturday was just a full ass day, y'all. But it was really, really good. It was so awesome to host for our first time ever. I think we did really good, and we honestly really, really enjoyed it. We're looking forward to doing it for years to come. And then his dad was possibly going to be coming up on Christmas Eve during the day, but he wasn't able to make it, so I am hoping that maybe like once we buy a car, he'll be able to take a trip down to Southern Illinois and visit with family and, you know, yada yada yada. But that did give him time for his friends to stay a little bit longer during the day, and so they got to hang out for a while. And then in the evening we went to my dad's house and actually spent the night out there, because that used to be my tradition, was spending the night out at my dad's on Christmas Eve, waking up Christmas morning with my brother, opening presents, having brunch. So we did that again this year for the first time in years. And it was really great, honestly. I was so exhausted the whole time. I don't know like what has been going on with me, but I have just been extra tired. So I don't know. I think it's like the weather has been weird, the stress of the holidays on top of the stress of everything else. And then just like the social aspect has really drained me. Even though I've been around everybody I love, it's still like a lot of social interaction. So my social battery is a bit shot. But yeah, that was absolutely great. And then we had enough time to come home, take a nap, and kind of chill at home for a little bit. And then we went to my mom's Christmas night. I almost said Christmas Day, but it was like in the evening, and my mom made lasagna and we opened presents and just like hung out and played board games. It was super chill and it was great. I feel like people really balled out on me this year. I feel so spoiled, and you know, I know it's been like such a tough year financially for most people, so like I was not expecting to get as much as I did get. I probably won't end up showing you guys everything because I'll be honest, I actually already put everything away yesterday, like throughout the day. I can't help myself. I can't just like leave clutter around my house. But the one thing that I haven't put away yet that I don't want to say I'm the most excited for it, because then it seems like I'm choosing a favorite gift and I don't want to choose a favorite necessarily, but this was seriously something on my wish list for the last like, I think I asked for this maybe last year, or it was at least on my Amazon wish list. And my mom got it for me this year. It's really for me and Chris. She ordered my dream pots and pans set, and I'm just so happy. We got a set of pots and pans when we moved into our last apartment. When we moved into the studio, I don't know how many of you guys have been around since then. I mean, I had an apartment, like my own apartment with my ex, and then my ex moved out. I lived there alone for a little bit, and then Chris moved in with me there, but we didn't live there for very long before we ended up just having to move back in with my parents. And I literally got rid of like everything when we moved back in with my parents, because we had to go from a 1-bedroom that was honestly really similar to this one down to a bedroom. And you know, that was fine, whatever. I don't even remember like what pots and pans I had at my first apartment. When we moved into the studio, we really had to like start from scratch almost, and I don't remember who bought the pots and pans, if my mom did or if we did. I kind of think that I did actually, and I don't remember where I got them, but I think I got them at like Walmart. I was very much in my like bohemian era where I loved terracotta everything, and I loved like pinks and oranges and cream colors, which is like still cute and everything. But I got these terracotta orange pots and pans, and all of the pots are like kind of looking fine. I mean, the bottoms are a little like scratched up and stuff. The bottoms here are looking pretty rough. I mean, you can see like they're really worn. The pans though, they're so bad. Like, that's disgusting. I can't even tell honestly if the paint is chipping or if that's like built up shit, but the paint is chipping in spots, you know. I also have just like random pots. Honestly, y'all, I got these singularly, these black ones from Walmart for camping, and I have used these camping, and these have held up better than these, just in my opinion. They're way more non-stick. I mean, it was time, definitely. Oh my gosh, also this is like our egg pan, and no matter how hard we scrub it, there's always egg remnants. Ugh, it's disgusting. So actually, funny enough, my friend who moved into my studio when we moved out got these pots and pans off Amazon, and they just looked so freaking nice that they have been on my wish list ever since. I obviously did in fact get them in pink. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? But I wanted to show you guys. This was a very small detail that she pointed out to me whenever she got them, is that, let me grab a pot for comparison. So you see how like it's got the bolts on the inside, and like food will always get stuck in there, especially, let me pick up my egg pan again so that you guys can see this, because that is where the egg always gets stuck and like doesn't want to come off. What I love about these is that they don't have that. They're just smooth all around. Oh my gosh, they're like slick. The pink and cream, shut up, these are literally the cutest freaking pots and pans I've ever seen in my life, and they're gonna match my plates, which are also baby pink. I low-key have an obsession with baby pink. Oh, slay! I was not expecting them to come with utensils. I don't know why. I will link these for you guys. It will be an affiliate link if you are curious in checking them out, but look at that upgrade in my egg pan. Shut up. So anyways, I'm gonna just sit here and unbox this and get them all put away. Well, actually, I guess I should probably clean them, huh? I honestly don't think I've ever really shown off my Christmas gifts online too much, just because like, I don't know, I kind of feel bad. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm bragging, you know, but I also like love watching other people's what I got for Christmas videos. Let me know, like, if you're like, no girl, we love seeing it, we know you're not bragging. I mean, it'll be too late by the time this video goes up, because like I said, I definitely don't think I'm gonna be showing off everything that I got, but I just really wanted to show the pots and pans because I truly am so excited. I mean, this is the most adult shit to be like excited for, but I'm just so happy. So thanks, Mom. Yo, I'm literally sitting here getting everything out, and I almost threw away this teeny tiny egg pan. Tell me that's not the cutest thing you've ever seen. I didn't even know that it came with this, honestly. Like, what? It's tiny. And it also came with, this is something I don't have, is a steamer. Ugh. Y'all don't even want to know how I've been steaming my veggies. Not that I do that often, but also, I don't know. I'm just in a chatty mood, I guess. So I'm gonna sit here and keep talking to you guys. I tried to shut off the camera and I was like, I have more things to say. I really have become such a housewifey type of girly, which I never necessarily like expected myself to be like this, but I actually really love just like being home all the time. I mean, it's not like I don't work, like I do make money. I've done a lot of complaining on the internet recently with everything going on in my life, and I just wanted to like actually take a minute to show my gratitude for like where we're at right now, because you know, shit's always going to be happening. Things are always going to be kind of rough and unpredictable, and things are going to change and be out of my control and whatever, but we have worked really, really hard to get to where we are now, where, you know, Chris has a really good job that he is genuinely so happy at, and I'm able to just like stay home and hold the fort down here. I don't want to get like too much into it, but just having like a traditional job is honestly really hard for me with like my anxiety and my mental health and stuff like that. And so being able to just like be home all the time and, you know, still be able to like make money and contribute like to my half of things, but, you know, I have so much more free time. I feel like most of my days kind of consist of just me like hanging out at home, cleaning. I always have dinner ready when Chris gets off work, and I actually have time for like that kind of stuff now, and I'm just so incredibly grateful for that. There was a point when me and Chris were a lot younger that like we used to literally eat out every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And now we like never do. In fact, it is a huge treat too, which mind you, part of that has to do with like inflation, because it's literally cost-wise like impossible for us to afford to eat out all the time. But like I've recently started to kind of go into that even a little bit further, to where I'm not only just cooking at home, I'm starting to want to make a lot more things from scratch. So that's actually one of my big like resolutions, you could say. I really want to play around with making more things from scratch and just like trying new recipes and stuff. Over the Christmas holidays, I did pot roast from scratch, which was so delicious. Actually, I did 2 rounds of it for everybody, and we had 0 leftovers. Also, this is like a disgusting amount of plastic. I'm gonna save all these cardboard pieces because Chris might want to like use these to make something for his fingerboard part. Anyways, another thing that I did, I made salsa from scratch for my first time ever. I had no idea how easy that was. I whipped out my freaking blender for the first time, and actually I don't think we've ever used our blender since we've lived in this apartment, so it's actually been like 2 years. We used to make smoothies all the time in our studio, and like I don't know, we just like haven't done that here. And something about just like chopping up the veggies, putting them in the blender, and then having just fresh salsa, I'm like, hello? And you know, for Christmas, me and my mom made our own wax melts, and although I didn't make them as strongly scented as I would have liked, I mean, honestly, guys, it was so freaking easy to just like, why buy soaps and wax melts? And his mom made us a simmer pot that's all natural ingredients, and you know, I can make things like salsa, and I put it in a reused jar, like an old pasta jar, and now we have an ungodly amount of freaking salsa in our fridge that I made from scratch. And then like I baked so many cookies. Mind you, they were not from scratch, but I did bake a lot of things with my mom. Like we made a pumpkin bread from scratch for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. And like it just made me realize like what am I doing? We gotta eat a little bit healthier. I really need to put the effort in to make things from scratch. And being home all the time, I really have no excuse to not. It's not like I like clock into a job all day and come home exhausted and I don't want to cook. Like I'm literally home all day, and I have every reason to cook and make things from scratch all the time. So that's a huge resolution for me. I'm even more motivated now that I have all new pots and pans, bitches. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna stack these. I also want to clean out my tray down here. I'm literally surrounded by pots and pans, and I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't even know that I just shared a full coherent thought with you guys. I feel like I just rambled so much, so hopefully that just made any sense. I'm gonna continue on with what I'm doing. I want to show you guys. This bottom drawer, I know is like not really necessarily where you're like supposed to put your pots and pans, but it's where I've always put mine and I've never had an issue. But I don't know who put this liner in here, y'all, but like it is not cute, and there's so many crumbs and things in here. It doesn't need to be down here. If anything, I feel like this is more of a hazard. Mind you, again, we haven't had any issues, but like, what's going on, girl? Get this out of here. So I'm taking it out. I don't care. I figured I'd tell you guys. It's not fully official in my eyes until the sale completely goes through. I know that I, not so long ago, had sat right here in my kitchen on the floor, all but crying to you guys that our building was going up for sale and we weren't sure what was gonna happen. We weren't sure, are we gonna have to move? Like, are we gonna get kicked out because somebody wants to like come in here and renovate all the apartments? Which, you know, some people thought that that was like crazy of me to think, but I literally did overhear people viewing our building saying that they wanted to do exactly that. But our building is currently under contract right now, and it is seeming, as of right now, as far as we know, that not only is the guy wanting everybody to stay, like he's not gonna come and kick everybody out to do renovations or anything, but don't even know for sure if he's gonna raise our rent. I mean, I would expect him to, maybe a little bit, but it definitely doesn't seem like he's gonna come in and overcharge it by as much as those dudes were saying, because we're lucky that we don't really pay like a ton right now, but we gotta buy a car. So landlords that we currently have, like the top dog of that company, she was so sweet. She loved how we decorated our apartment. She loved my kitties. And then the current like buyer really loved our space. He was super sweet, very nice guy. He also loved our cats, and like he had nothing bad to say. You guys know I was like so paranoid about the fact that we've painted the bathroom and like just all the stuff that I've hung up, and like, you know, I haven't done anything major necessarily, and definitely nothing that I couldn't like undo whenever we move out, but like I was just nervous. It's weird to have people like in your space, you know, but everybody is so nice. It was just so nice to be able to like talk to them about how I'm feeling and like my worries, and just like let them know like, listen, we love this apartment as it is. We really don't want to move. Seems like it's just all gonna work out. So I'll keep you guys updated. Like, of course things could still change, but we're kind of back on the mindset of we are not gonna have to move. And y'all, when I tell you that that has been the biggest Christmas gift of all time, is the relief of, you know, not worrying about moving right now. It's incredible. I'm really hoping that we can go into the new year and just like only focus on like buying a car and having that just be like our top priority, you know? I'm so proud of Chris. He's been saving money like a crazy person. And, you know, we're using some of our Christmas money as well. I just really want to like fully get all of our finances, you know, good, be on top of everything, be caught up on everything, fix my credit up. I'm just ready to like get our shit together. And you know what? It's hard. It is fucking hard in this economy right now. And I know we're not the only ones that are struggling. So, you know, I do feel like very grateful that we're even in a position to start to get our shit together and to start catching up on things and whatever. We've really financially had quite a tough year, honestly. And, you know, right here at the very end of the year, mainly just with Chris getting this new job, we're like starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And don't get me wrong, guys, we are not like rich by any means or anything like that, but we're just actually starting to get a little more comfortable and like actually be able to like pay our bills on time and not stress about the cost of groceries or putting gas in the car. Literally, guys, for the first time in years, like pretty much since I left Great Clips, aka also just like the pandemic, because that truly is like what changed a lot for us, changed the economy and everything. Just being very like honest and vulnerable about that it has been really hard, and I just like, I'm so thankful. I mean, again, we're definitely not where I would even ideally like to be, but any improvement at all, I'm so freaking grateful for. You gotta celebrate your wins, no matter how big or small. We have been, you know, looking at cars, of course, online. We haven't gone and seen any in person yet. Like, we haven't truly started the car buying process. I know it's gonna be really stressful and probably not the easiest. We got so lucky. Like, every time we've gone to move or get an apartment, we've gotten the first one we ever looked at. And when we bought our current car, we bought the first one that we looked at, I'm pretty sure. At least in the first day. and it's lasted us 6 years. I'm gonna spray some Goo Gone because there is some sticky residue down here. You know, I definitely don't expect that to happen again. I don't want to keep testing our luck in such a way. I don't think we're gonna get the first car we look at. I think it's gonna be a much more extensive process, especially because we're trying to be very intentional and smart about the next car that we buy. You know, just we don't want to get anything that's super crazy expensive, and we don't want to get anything that isn't going to last us. So yeah, it's a very big decision. It's a lot of money, and it's really scary, but I'm finally starting to like look forward to it. Like, I love our car so much, and part of me isn't ready to let go of it, but also like I just have to keep reminding myself that getting a new car is like a really exciting thing, and it's gonna be nicer, it's gonna be an upgrade, you know what I mean? So you gotta look at the positive side of things, and that's what I'm trying to do. So that's gonna be our big thing that starts off the new year, is getting a new car. And then, you know, if things go well for us, we really want to plan a trip sometime in the summer to take like a big long road trip to celebrate like having a new car that is reliable enough to even do so. I just really hope that next year is better, because, you know, this year really was hard in so many ways. I'm ready for a good solid year. I'm sure things are not going to be perfectly smooth all year, but I just want it to be an overall good year.
Later.
Okay guys, it is a totally another day. I think the last clip was me putting my pots and pans away, so I figured I would continue the vlog. I currently brought all of my bins and things to put my Christmas decor away. I'm just like, it's only the 2nd, but I'm just kind of like ready to get everything down, get the house kind of feeling a little more normal again. Just because honestly, especially with like Christmas, getting a whole bunch of gifts, I'm like, we have honestly just entirely too much stuff everywhere right now, and I'm ready to get things put away, and I don't feel like I'm going to be able to properly do that until all of my Christmas decor is away. So that's what I'm deciding to tackle today. I was like starting to clean up my hair station because I had a very last minute haircut pop up today, and I'm like, in order to put that away, I'm like, I want to put other things away, and so it's kind of just spiraled into I am doing all of this now. So, you know, this is going to give me much more peace of mind, so really looking forward to this. I'm just trying to decide. So you guys know I like got a smaller bin, and I also brought up my big bin. I don't know where I put it, but I honestly think just because of all the garlands and stuff, I might keep all of my Christmas decor in a big bin, and then maybe do that little one for like textiles, like my Halloween blankets and pillows, my Christmas blankets and pillows. I don't know yet. I'm not fully sure, honestly. I just don't want to let my giant bin get too heavy. Since I'm putting all my Christmas stuff away, I think that this little reading nook corner, as cute as it is, it's gotta go. I'm ready to get my chair back in my room, the lamp back in the living room, you know what I mean? Basically, I'm just gonna start with putting all my Christmas stuff away, and we'll go from there. How about that? Well, I totally just realized that I didn't record me putting everything away, but I have to say, thank God I brought up my big bin and decided to just do all of my Christmas stuff in there, because I used to have a separate bin for like all of my garlands, but I was able to fit my blanket, my pillow, all of my garlands, and all of my holiday decor into this big bin, like literally perfectly. So that's all good to go. I still have this empty bin. I might I'll probably do it downstairs, actually, just switch out all of my fall stuff, because I feel like this one's just a little bit bigger than the bin that I currently have my fall stuff in, and it's definitely a lot more sturdy. And I somehow realized like throughout the holiday season that I still had like a few fall things that I never put away, and I was like, hello. So yeah, I need to put those away anyways, so it's like I might as well kind of reorganize my fall bin just a little bit. But every single thing that is Christmas related is officially put away, which feels so good. I just have like a few of my regular decor items to put back up. I need to move my chair back to my room still, but for the most part, like, I'm feeling really good with this progress. So slay. Okay, everyone, it's a few days later yet again. I apologize that this video is like so drawn out. I did not mean for it to be. It's officially the 4th. So yeah, this video has gone on way longer than I intended, but I thought I would finish it out by showing you guys just like where our apartment is at now that I've got everything back in order. All the Christmas stuff is down and all of our gifts are away, things like that. I am gonna walk you through. I did do a few things specifically last night that I did not film. I hung some things up, and yeah, everything is just like pretty much in its right place. I mean, I have some small chores to do today, but it's not bad at all. So I'm just gonna show you guys where we're at and the things that I did. So I'll start in the living room. I moved the Beatles sign and I hung up Chris's hand-painted board above his no graphic board, and I think it looks so freaking good. I've been meaning to do that for so freaking long, you guys, and I finally just got around to it because I was hanging up some other things. He got this poster for Christmas from his best friend. It's a Modest Mouse poster from 2004. Like, what a thoughtful and awesome freaking gift. I'm so stoked on this. It was actually kind of for both of us, but like, you know, it's for Chris. And then, as you guys saw, I put plant in this corner. I didn't touch on this much, but this plant was given to me for my grandma, and it was from my great-grandma's funeral. So, very special, and I'm gonna do my best to keep that thing alive. I've had my humidifier going for a day. I just turned it off, but I'm hoping that kind of helps with my plants and also the air quality in here. And then I put a plant on the coffee table. This is all decorated. I mean, not very much because I've never decorated for Valentine's Day before, but I got a garland at the dollar store, and then my best friend gave me these taper candles for Christmas that have hearts on them. They're so freaking cute. I'm obsessed. I actually have 2 more. I just need to get a couple more of these candlestick holders to put them into. Surprisingly, I'm actually out of candlestick holders. I have so many, but I do need just 2 more so that I can put them right there. And then my dad got us a guitar stand for Christmas, so we're able to put our banjo there. I think I'm eventually gonna see if I can get my friends back here to do one more hook in this spot, because these guitars are just slightly off center, which was totally my bad. But I kind of want to put the banjo right there, I think. We'll see. It was really hard to get anything into these walls. In fact, the inspectors that came through, we've had so many walkthroughs since our building sold, but the inspector like knocked on this wall and he's like, holy shit, I know you had a hard time hanging those up. And I was like, yes, I did, bitch. So yeah, I want to put the banjo there and then move either one of the guitars or the bass onto there. We also still have the mandolin, which I've thought about hanging in that little spot and then moving his print somewhere else. We'll see though. Also, I feel like my camera's not very focused, so I apologize. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if that just fixed the quality, but I'm sorry. We still have this desk, which I'm like on the fence. It fits in this spot so well that I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it or not. It's just like kind of holding, you know, our laptops and lots of cords, some art stuff. This lamp that is fully crystal. It doesn't have a home right now. I did get this for Christmas. It's a little like incense thing that the incense smoke comes up and comes down like a waterfall. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really freaking cool. I still haven't done my fairy garden. Don't yell at me. I'm just not very motivated to do it yet, but I promise I'll get around to it soon. Because we had people stay the night over Christmas, Chris ended up like moving this around, and I stacked all the books that were on it on top of the bookshelf, and I love how that looks up there. So I'm probably gonna continue to do that, especially with like also some VHS tapes. I'm probably gonna move some of this other stuff off of here, but I do love the stack of books up there. I think that looks fucking sick. But yeah, I put all our regular decor back on there. I also got this blanket from my best friend for Christmas. It has strawberries because I have a strawberry themed kitchen. Kitty is asleep on the chair. He's so freaking cute. My friend found this ottoman next to her dumpster and she brought it to me with my Christmas gifts. I don't know like if I'm gonna keep it for sure. Like I do really like it. I just don't know, like, is it too much in here? corner. I don't know yet. It's really, really, really sweet of her though to save that for us and bring it to me. I'm undecided, but I am liking it for now. And then I also finally hung my horseshoe above the doorway up here. I don't know if that's the right way. I was trying to look it up and it seems like you could really get away with it either way, but that's the way I decided to hang it. And then, obviously you guys know the bookshelf I'm loving as my little pantry right here. I did move the chair finally out of our room and I just put a plant in this corner for now. And then I hung my mug rack. I love it so freaking much. Whenever it was the little reading nook over here, I had hung a piece of art on the wall and had the lamp in the corner. But I think that this fills the space so much better and it's obviously really practical to have more mug storage. I did talk to Chris and he's on the same page about wanting to switch up this gallery wall and do vintage art and more like eclectic things rather than just all of our art. So stay tuned, that will be happening hopefully soon. I just need to like thrift some art, collect some stuff, whatever. And then in the kitchen, I hung the Beatles sign up here. I've actually been meaning to do that for a really long time and I just never did. I'm so happy that I did though. I think it looks really, really good. I also hung this heart shelf a while ago. It just has a bone on it, but I think it's really freaking cute. I got this mug shelf completely back to normal, just with, you know, the regular mugs that I think are super cute. What else? What else? You guys know I hung that up a while ago. I'm obsessed with that. Oh, I did move this print in front of our fuse box. This was the one that was over there. And it fits there perfectly and it completely covers it. It looks super cute there. I used to have a calendar hanging here and I finally hung this vintage cutting board that we found at an estate sale. So I'm really liking like how this all looks here. I did hang up this sconce a while ago. These used to be in our room and I switched them around. So I love this in here. And then I also hung that empty frame inside of the shower. I think it looks really cute though. But other than that, oh, you know what I did do? I changed out our light bulb to a color changing light bulb. I've been meaning to do that for months, you guys. We got one that connects to our phone so I can change it like all different colors. I can dim it. It's a game changer for the bathroom. It's just white right now, but you know, it's amazing. I have a bag of donate stuff because I have been trying to declutter a little bit and like I have a whole box of donate stuff downstairs. I still have the pots and pans. There's a lot that we still need to like get rid of, but it's just kind of everywhere right now. I'm washing my comforter, so don't mind that. But Chris's mom gifted us this piece of art that was made by Chris's great grandpa, and like I can't even put into words how special this is. Every time we would go to her house, I would admire this and she would always be like, oh, I'll give it to you, and Chris was like, no, keep it. But she ended up giving it to us for Christmas. I'm so thankful. It is so beautiful and it matches our room perfectly. I do still want to hang a shelf here. I have the brackets. They have little heart cutouts. I just need to get a piece of wood to put across it, but I have the brackets to do it. I just haven't done it yet. What I think I'm gonna do is hang the shelf there and have it go like a little bit wider, like pretty much as wide as the dresser here. And then I'll lean this piece of art probably on the shelf with like a little plant that trails down. I think that would look really cute. But for now, it's definitely giving gallery wall when we already have a gallery wall here. And we also already have art on this wall. Like, it's a lot of freaking art in here. We're just big art people, so yeah. But I really want to hang the shelf there though, for sure. The chair is back. Oh yeah, look at this pillow that we found, you guys. Are you serious? We got that at the bins. Chris found that and he was like, I hope you like this because I love it. And I was like, it's perfect. So yeah, that's sitting on our chair now. I'm obsessed. And then this is like such a minor change, but I did hang eucalyptus on both sides of our prints here. And then we also got one more crucifix for over here, which I think looks so good. And those are the new sconces that we have. They're wooden and I love them, but I think that's officially everything. Also, do you guys like my blanket hoodie? This is me in my truest form. Oh, I kind of forgot to mention, I moved this monstera from that spot. I really hope it gets enough light. I still really would like to try out some grow lights to help my plants because it is so dark in this apartment most of the time, but it's doing okay right now. It started to grow a new leaf and then it kind of died-ish, and then this one's starting to yellow too. But I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying. My plants do so much better outside than inside, but I'm doing my best through winter, honestly. And then this guy, This peace lily was for my other great grandma's funeral. So my grandma gave me both of those at Christmas, and again, I'm trying really, really hard to keep them alive, but I know they'll do a lot better outside. I also know this is very, very, very toxic to cats, so I'm very paranoid about having this inside. And in other news, I am trying to wean my cats onto a different food to see if that helps with their allergy problems, especially Kitty's skin issues. But that is officially all of the updates I have for you guys. Honestly, I don't feel like I showed you guys a ton of the other Christmas gifts that we got, but we really did get so many good things. It feels so good to have like everything put away, have all of our like decor and stuff kind of like back to normal, if you will. So yeah, I'm feeling good. The start of this year has so far been really great. Chris did New Year's Eve working at a local bar. He sets up like a little photo booth type of thing and shoots photos all night. It was actually his second year in a row doing that. I just chilled here at home for the new year, which was perfectly fine with me. I did set up my new planner, and you guys will see that in the next video. I promise. It was just way too much to squeeze into this one. Like I said, this video is already way too long. We are also gonna start looking at cars this weekend, I believe, so please wish us luck. If you have any advice for buying a car, please, please, please leave it down in the comments below for us. When we bought the car that we currently have, we paid for it fully in cash, and so we don't have a car payment. We didn't have to worry about like getting approved or anything. We pretty much just like test drove it, paid cash, took it off the lot, and that was that. So yeah, I'm very nervous. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a really stressful thing to go into, but I'm looking forward to it. There are some really great cars out there that are in our price range right now. Wish us luck, but again, I'm still so thankful that we are seemingly still, fingers crossed, not gonna have to move. I have a good feeling though. I think this is gonna be a really, really good year. I have a lot of really big goals that you will see again in my planner video, so we'll see, but you know, your year is kind of what you make it. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video. I've been rambling so much. I'm so sorry, but I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy a rambly vlog. Sometimes I just gotta like get thoughts off of my brain, and this is like how I keep you guys updated on my actual life. So thank you for being here and listening. I hope you guys have a really great new year. I hope you had a great holiday season. Let's kick this year off strong. It's gonna be a good year. We're gonna make it a good year. Okay, babes? I love you guys so much, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.